Hello guys, and it's been quite some time, but before I say anything else, let me show you something, and I'm damn sure you're gonna love it. So this is known as Burn My Desktop effects, and these effects are added to the windows of the applications that you run on your favorite Linux distribution. So in order to add these effects, let me show you how it's done. So open a browser and head on to this particular link. You will get the link in the description below, so do not worry about that. And if you want to add the extensions in your GNOME desktop environment, then you have to enable the extensions support in your system. Otherwise, you won't be able to get this particular button over here and it will not add it to your system. So for that, I have this quick guide. It's very easy to follow along. You just pause the video and do the things that I do in it, and you will enable the extension support in your system. Apart from that, just open the window and click on this particular link. It's a basically toggle button, and what it does basically, it shows you this particular pop-up. You click on the install button, and behind the scene it downloads the files, and it basically adds the files in your system in a particular extensions folder, and the extensions get installed in your system. So it has done its thing. It only takes few seconds every single time. It do not show you any kind of pop-up or any notification that tells you like it has completed the installation. So you just have to know like it's done. It usually takes few seconds. Now just open the extensions application. So this is the extensions application, and did you see that the effect on the window? So this effect is coming from this particular extension. So it gets enabled by default, so you do not have to enable it. But if it's not enabled by default, just click on this toggle button and it will be enabled. So this extension Burn My Windows, basically it's not desktop, Burn My Windows has the settings option. So just go to the settings and you will find 20 effects, and I'm sure the developers are adding the effects in this particular extensions, but as of now you get around 20 effects that you can enable on the windows. So for example, if I want the matrix effect, I can simply enable the matrix effect, disable the energize, and now if I open the window, it will show the matrix effect, and if I close the window, it will show the matrix effect again. So there are a bunch of other effects as well. For example, this is the fire effect. So if I open the window, now there will be fire. If I close the window, then there will be fire again. There is a broken glass effect. So if I open the window again, there will be a broken glass effect. If I close the window, there will be a broken glass effect. But one catch is here that it only works for the opening and closing of the windows. It does not work for the minimizing the window or maximizing the window or simply reopening the window if it's already open, like you maximize it. So for example, if I enable this let's say hexagon effect, so and now I'm just gonna open the window again. For example, I'm opening this particular tweak tool, you will see this effect, and if I minimize the window, the effect doesn't work because you're not opening or closing the window, you're just minimizing the window. So when I minimize or maximize the window, you see this genie effect. This is another extension, so I have this particular video about it. If you wanna add this particular genie effect in your system, so just watch it and it will be added to your system. I mean, you will add it. So you can basically enable the particular effect and it will show on the windows, but it will not show on the maximizing or minimizing the windows. Another thing that you can do, basically you can tweak around and change the settings of that particular effect. For example, this is energize A, so let me enable this particular effect now, and as of now it has this green color. So if I close or open the windows, then you see this green color. I can change the color, so I can change the color, and I can also change the speed. Let me make it quicker, let me scale it down, and now it will be a different color. So you see the color is different now. Same goes for the other effects. So other effects have a different kind of, so all the effects have effect specific settings. For example, this metric effect has a bunch of different options available, but this effect has only these options enabled, and this effect has only these options available. Apart from that, I also want to talk about the different side of the extension, and that side is the repository. So basically this is the link, and it will take you to the repository of this particular extension. The developers basically maintain the code over here, so it's an open source. I think the extension is open source and it's publicly available on the GitHub, and you can simply go through the code if you want to and if you like to. So here the developer has basically outlined all the effects, and they also show you this particular guide that you can use to add your own effect if you want to add your own effects. So basically, if you know how to do it, then you can simply add your own effects. They give you this little guideline that you can follow to basically add the effects in the extension. And just this penguin over here wants you to like this video because it's awesome, and you can also subscribe to the channel because I'm gonna upload such videos in the future as well. So till then, take care and keep enjoying Linux. Bye bye.